Okay, I'm going to review very quickly how to take a mixed number and turn it into an improper fraction. All right, so if you want to prove that this is a rational number, you need to write it in A over B format, okay, like an improper fraction, since this is more than one whole. So last year you learned it as popcorn. All right, we're going to say, okay, in this one whole we have two pieces, so 2 times 1 is 2. So we have 2 pieces in the one whole, plus this one extra piece. So we have 3 total pieces, and they're cut into halves. So 1 1/2, written another way, still equals 3 halves. All right, what if it's -2 7/8? All right, let's do another one. Let's do -4 3/5 instead. So again, we want to write it, and it's still going to be cut into fifths. We have 4 and -3/5. So we have 4 whole pizzas with 5 pieces in each pizza. So 5 times 4 is 20 pieces, plus these extra 3 pieces, so 23/5. So this is how you would write it in A over B format and prove that it's a rational number. Don't forget the negative sign though. So it's going to be -23. It actually would be written like this. I'm sorry, like this. All right, now if you have decimals, something like this, when we read that, remember in 4th grade they teach you to put a 1 below the decimal and then add zeros under every place value that you have after the decimal, and that reminds you of how to read it. Okay, so this is 5 and 1/10. So I'm going to write exactly what I just said as a mixed number, 5 and 1/10. Okay, so that is the way that you go from a decimal to a mixed number. All right, now remember we want it A over B format, A over B. So we're going to popcorn it. We're going to make it an improper fraction. 10 times 5 is 50, plus 1 is 51. The denominator stays the same, and there is your improper fraction. All right, if you have something just like this, let's say let's say like this, 25. If you're not quite sure how to read it, put your 1 under the decimal, put a 0 under the 2 and a 0 under the 5, so you have 25 hundredths. That also very easily shows you how to write it as a fraction. We're not going to worry about simplifying fractions right now, just writing it in A over B format to prove that it's a rational number.